Why Stoicism is the ultimate life hack in 2025. Introduction. Can you thrive in a world that never stops? Picture this. It's 7 a.m. in 2025, and your phone is already buzzing like a beehive. Notifications pile up, work emails, social media alerts, news about the latest AI breakthrough or global crisis. You're barely awake, but the world is screaming for your attention. Deadlines loom. Your to-do list feels like a mountain. And somewhere in the chaos, you're trying to hold on to your dreams, your sanity, and maybe just a moment of peace. Sound familiar? Now, what if you could silence that noise not by escaping it, but by mastering it? What if you could face this whirlwind of a world with a calm mind, a steady heart, and a clear purpose? This isn't fantasy. It's the promise of Stoicism, a 2,000-year-old philosophy that's more relevant in 2025 than ever before. Stoicism isn't about retreating to a monastery or ignoring life's challenges. It's about hacking your mind to thrive in the chaos, to find strength when everything feels uncertain, and to live with purpose no matter what comes your way. In a world of relentless change, where technology reshapes jobs, social media fuels comparison, and global shifts test our resilience, Stoicism is the ultimate life hack. It's a toolkit for emotional strength, fearless decision-making, and a life aligned with wisdom and virtue. In this article, we'll explore why Stoicism is your secret weapon for 2025 and how its timeless principles can transform your life. Ready to step into a wiser, stronger version of yourself? Let's begin. What is Stoicism, and why does it matter now? Stoicism was born in Athens around 300 BCE, founded by Zeno of Citium, a man who lost his fortune in a shipwreck and found a new kind of wealth in philosophy. He taught that true happiness doesn't come from money, status, or circumstances. It comes from living virtuously, with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. His ideas were carried forward by three giants: Seneca, a Roman advisor navigating a treacherous political world; Epictetus, a former slave who found freedom in his mind; and Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who ruled through wars and plagues while writing meditations to himself. These Stoics lived in times as turbulent as ours, yet they found peace and purpose. Their wisdom is a beacon for us today. In 2025, we're grappling with challenges that feel uniquely modern but echo the Stoics' world. Artificial intelligence is transforming industries, leaving workers like you wondering how to adapt. Social media platforms, more addictive than ever, pull us into cycles of outrage and comparison. Economic shifts, climate concerns, and global uncertainties keep us on edge. Meanwhile, personal goals, building a career, nurturing relationships, finding meaning, clash with the daily grind. Stoicism cuts through this chaos with a simple, powerful idea. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. As Epictetus said, there's only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. This principle, known as the dichotomy of control, is the cornerstone of Stoicism's life-changing power. The Stoic promise, a life hack for 2025. Why call Stoicism a life hack? Because it's a practical, efficient way to rewire your mind for success in today's world. A life hack simplifies complex problems, and Stoicism does just that for life's biggest challenges: stress, uncertainty, and distraction. It offers tools to master your emotions, stay calm when life feels like a storm, from workplace pressure to personal setbacks, make clear decisions, cut through the noise of endless choices, from career paths to daily priorities, live with purpose. Align your actions with values that endure, no matter what 2025 brings. Consider Maya, a 28-year-old graphic designer in 2025. She's overwhelmed by freelance gigs, social media expectations, and fears about AI replacing her skills. After discovering Stoicism, she starts practicing the dichotomy of control, focusing only on her effort and creativity, not clients, unpredictable feedback, or industry trends. When a major project falls through, She doesn't spiral. She reflects, using Stoic journaling to ask, what can I learn? How can I grow? Within months, she's more confident, productive, and at peace. This is the Stoic edge, and it's within your reach. Why 2025 needs Stoicism more than ever. The world in 2025 is a paradox. We're more connected than ever, yet lonelier. More informed, yet overwhelmed. Social media algorithms are designed to keep us scrolling, comparing, and reacting. The average person spends over 4 hours a day on their phone, often feeling drained rather than inspired. Jobs are evolving rapidly. Reports estimate 30% of current roles could. Stewart's algorithm predicts which jobs are likely to be automated by 2030. Climate change adds urgency to sustainable living, while global tensions keep us on edge. In this environment, Stoicism's focus on inner strength is a lifeline. Let's meet James, a 35-year-old middle manager in a tech firm. He's stressed about layoffs, a toxic work culture, and balancing family life. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius' words, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. James starts practicing a more fatty, loving his fate. When a promotion passes him by, he doesn't resent it. He sees it as a chance to focus on what he values, mentoring his team and being present for his kids. His stress fades and his leadership shines. Stoicism turns obstacles into opportunities. How this article will transform you. Over the next 6 chapters, we'll dive deep into Stoicism's practical tools for 2025. Here's what you'll discover. The Stoic mindset. Learn to control your thoughts and embrace life's challenges with a more fatty. Emotional resilience. Build mental armor with practices like negative visualization. Decision-making. Make clear, virtuous choices in a world of distractions. Taming technology. Navigate social media and AI with Stoic detachment. Relationships. Strengthen bonds using Stoic virtues like justice and temperance. The Stoic life. Adopt daily habits and a 30-day challenge to live wisely. Each chapter will include stories, real-world examples like Maya and James, plus historical Stoics. Exercises, actionable practices like journaling or the control test. Quotes, timeless wisdom from Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Reflections, questions to spark introspection, like what's one thing you can control today? Your first Stoic step, the control test. Let's start now with a simple exercise, the control test. Grab a pen and paper, or your phone's notes app. Think of something stressing you out, maybe a work deadline, a family conflict, or a news headline. Write it down. Now split it into 2 columns. What I can control, your actions, attitude, or response, e.g., I can prepare thoroughly for the deadline. What I can't control, external factors, e.g., I can't control my boss's decision. Focus your energy on the first column. This small act, done daily, trains your mind to let go of what's beyond your power. Try it for a week, and notice how your stress shifts. A call to begin your Stoic journey. Stoicism isn't a quick fix. It's a lifelong practice that grows stronger with time. In 2025, when the world feels like a runaway train, Stoicism is your brake, your compass, your fuel. It's not about escaping life's challenges, but facing them with courage and clarity. As Seneca wrote, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. You have that courage within you, and Stoicism will help you unleash it. What's one challenge you're facing in 2025 that Stoicism could help with? Hold that thought as we dive into the first chapter. Your journey to a wiser, stronger you starts here, with deep wisdom as your guide. Let's make 2025 the year you hack life with Stoicism. Chapter 1. The Stoic Mindset. Mastering your inner world. What if your mind could be unshakable? Imagine you're standing in the middle of a 2025 storm. Your inbox is overflowing. Your social media feed is a battlefield of opinions. And a sudden work crisis threatens your plans. Your heart races, your thoughts spiral, and the world feels like it's closing in. Now, what if you could pause, take a breath, and face this chaos with a mind as steady as a mountain? What if you could choose calm over panic, clarity over confusion, and purpose over distraction? This isn't a superpower reserved for sages, it's the Stoic mindset, and it's your key to mastering your inner world in 2025. The Stoic mindset is about taking control of your thoughts, emotions, and reactions, no matter what the world throws at you. In a year defined by rapid change, AI reshaping careers, global uncertainties looming, and digital noise at an all-time high, this mindset is your ultimate life hack. It's built on two core Stoic principles: the dichotomy of control, which teaches you to focus only on what's in your power, and amor fati, the art of loving your fate, embracing every moment as necessary. In this chapter, we'll dive deep into these ideas, exploring how they can transform your mental landscape. Through stories, exercises, and timeless Stoic wisdom, you'll learn to build an unshakable inner world, ready to thrive in 2025's challenges. Let's start rewiring your mind with Stoicism. The dichotomy of control, your mental filter. At the heart of the Stoic mindset is the dichotomy of control, a principle articulated by Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher. Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing. This idea is deceptively simple but profoundly powerful. In 2025, when external pressures, work demands, social media metrics, global news feel overwhelming, the dichotomy of control is like a mental filter that separates chaos from clarity. Think about your day. How much energy do you spend worrying about things you can't control? Maybe it's a colleague's criticism, a delayed project, or a viral post that sparks outrage. These are external events outside your power. Stoicism teaches you to redirect that energy to what you can control: your effort, your attitude, your response. This shift isn't just freeing, it's empowering. It's like decluttering your mind, leaving space for focus and resilience. Story: Liam's breakthrough. Liam, a 32-year-old marketing manager in 2025, feels crushed by his job. His team's performance is under scrutiny, and social media campaigns he can't fully control are flopping. Stress keeps him awake, and he's losing confidence. Then he discovers the dichotomy of control through a deep wisdom video. He starts a daily practice. Each morning he lists one work challenge and splits it into what I can control, e.g., I can refine my strategy and communicate clearly, and what I can't control, e.g., I can't force the campaign to go viral. By focusing only on his actions, Liam feels lighter. When a campaign fails, he doesn't take it personally. He analyzes, adjusts, and moves forward. Within weeks, his stress drops, and his team notices his newfound calm. The dichotomy of control turns Liam's anxiety into action. Exercise the control journal. Try this for 1 week to build your Stoic mindset. 1. Each evening, take 5 minutes to write down one situation that stressed you today, e.g., a work conflict, a delayed goal. 2. Divide it into 2 columns: what I can control and what I can't control. 3. For the can control column, write one action you'll take tomorrow, e.g., I'll prepare better for the next meeting. 4. Reflect. How does letting go of the can't control column feel? This practice trains your brain to focus on what matters, reducing mental clutter and boosting resilience. Reflection prompt. What's one thing you've been stressing about that's outside your control? How would letting it go change your day? Amor fati, loving your fate. If the dichotomy of control is your mental filter, amor fati, Latin for love of fate, is your mental fuel. This Stoic principle, championed by Marcus Aurelius and later Nietzsche, urges you to embrace everything that happens, good or bad, as necessary and even beneficial. It's not about passively accepting life's challenges, but actively welcoming them as opportunities to grow. In 2025, when plans derail, a job loss, a personal setback, or an unexpected tech glitch, amor fati transforms frustration into purpose. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This mindset is radical in a world obsessed with control and perfection. In 2025, social media bombards us with curated lives, making setbacks feel like failures. Amor Fati flips the script. Every obstacle is a chance to practice virtue. Every moment a step toward wisdom. Story: Aisha's transformation. Aisha, a 27-year-old entrepreneur in 2025, launches a startup only to face a funding rejection that threatens her dream. Devastated, she stumbles across Amor Fati while reading Seneca. Instead of fighting the rejection, she asks, "How can this make me stronger?" She uses the setback to refine her pitch, connect with new investors, and build a leaner business model. Months later, her startup thrives, and she credits the rejection as her turning point. Aisha's embrace of fate doesn't erase pain. It fuels her growth. As she puts it, "Loving my fate didn't mean I liked the rejection. It meant I saw it as my teacher." Exercise: Amor Fati reflection. Try this to cultivate Amor Fati. 1. Think of a recent challenge, e.g., a missed opportunity, a conflict. 2. Write a short letter to yourself, starting with, "This happened, and I embrace it because." 3. List one way this challenge could help you grow, e.g., "It teaches me patience." 4. End with, "I choose to love this moment as part of my journey." 5. Revisit this letter when you face new obstacles to reinforce the mindset. This exercise shifts your perspective, turning setbacks into stepping stones. Reflection prompt: what's one moment in your life you resisted but could now embrace as part of your growth? How would loving that moment change your outlook? The Stoic mindset in 2025's chaos. The dichotomy of control and Amor Fati are especially potent in 2025's fast-paced world. Consider the digital landscape. Social media platforms, now more immersive with AI-driven content, demand your attention. A single post can spark joy or rage, and metrics like followers can feel like your worth. The dichotomy of control reminds you, you can't control algorithms or others' reactions, but you can control your engagement and response. Amor Fati goes further. A negative comment or low engagement isn't a failure. It's a chance to practice detachment and focus on your purpose. Or take the workplace, where AI tools are reshaping roles. Reports suggest 25% of jobs could be automated by 2030, creating uncertainty. A Stoic mindset helps you focus on what you can control, upskilling, networking, effort, while embracing the uncertainty as a chance to adapt. As Seneca said, "Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant." In 2025, the Stoic mindset makes you willing, ready to navigate change with grace. Case study: Seneca in the modern world. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, faced exile, political intrigue, and a tyrannical emperor Nero. Yet he wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." Imagine Seneca in 2025 facing a toxic online debate. He'd apply the dichotomy of control, ignoring trolls, not in his power, and crafting thoughtful responses in his power. He'd practice Amor Fati, seeing the debate as a chance to sharpen his wisdom. By channeling Seneca, you can turn 2025's challenges into opportunities. Building the Stoic mindset daily. Mastering your inner world isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice. Here are 3 Stoic habits to integrate into your 2025 routine. Morning intention. Start your day with a Stoic quote. Like Epictetus, you become what you give your attention to. Set an intention. Today, I'll focus on what I control. Midday pause. When stress hits, take 30 seconds to ask, is this in my control? If not, let it go. If yes, what's my next step? Evening reflection. Before bed, journal one moment you embraced or struggled to embrace with Amor Fati. What did you learn? Example: Priya's daily practice. Priya, a 24-year-old student, uses these habits to manage exam stress. Each morning, she reads Marcus Aurelius. Concentrate every minute like a Roman on doing what's in front of you. She sets her intention to study diligently. During a stressful group project, she pauses to apply the dichotomy of control, focusing on her contributions, not her teammates' delays. At night, she journals about a low quiz score, embracing it as a chance to improve. These small acts build Priya's Stoic mindset, making her calmer and more focused. Your Stoic mindset journey. The Stoic mindset, anchored in the dichotomy of control and amorphity, is your foundation for thriving in 2025. It's not about ignoring emotions or avoiding challenges. It's about choosing how you respond, finding strength and acceptance, and living with intention. As you practice these principles, you'll notice a shift. Stress loses its grip, decisions feel clearer, and life's chaos becomes a canvas for growth. Try the control journal or a more fatty reflection this week, and see how your inner world changes. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." What thoughts will you choose to shape your 2025? In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build emotional resilience, turning the Stoic mindset into mental armor for life storms. For now, take one Stoic step. Focus on what you control and love the journey ahead. What's one action you'll take today to strengthen your Stoic mindset? Share your plan, and let's build a wiser, deep wisdom community together. Chapter 2. Emotional resilience, staying calm in chaos. Can you face life storms without breaking? It's 2025, and life feels like a hurricane. Your phone pings with a work crisis at 9 p.m. A news alert warns of another global shakeup, and your mind replays a heated argument from earlier. Your heart pounds, your thoughts race, and the weight of it all threatens to pull you under. What if in this moment you could stand firm, like a lighthouse weathering the storm? What if you could face chaos, not by avoiding it, but by embracing it with a calm, unbreakable spirit? This is the gift of Stoic emotional resilience, and it's your shield against 2025's relentless turbulence. Emotional resilience is the ability to navigate life's ups and downs with steadiness and strength. In a world where mental health challenges are surging, studies show anxiety rates have climbed 20% since 2020. Stoicism offers a timeless blueprint for staying calm in chaos. This chapter dives into two powerful Stoic tools: negative visualization, premeditatio malorum, which prepares your mind for adversity, and Stoic journaling, which transforms challenges into wisdom. Through inspiring stories, practical exercises, and Stoic insights, you'll learn to build mental armor that holds strong in 2025 storms, from workplace stress to digital overload. Let's forge your resilience with the wisdom of the Stoics. Negative visualization, preparing for the worst, thriving in the present. One of Stoicism's most counterintuitive tools is negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, which means premeditation of evils. It sounds grim, but it's a game changer. Seneca advised, "We should project our thoughts ahead of us at every turn and have in mind all possible eventualities." The idea is to imagine worst-case scenarios, not to dwell in fear, but to prepare mentally and reduce their emotional grip. In 2025, when uncertainty looms large, negative visualization is like a mental rehearsal that keeps you steady. Think about your fears: losing a job, failing a project, or facing a personal setback. These thoughts often haunt us, stealing our peace. Negative visualization flips this by confronting those fears deliberately, in a controlled way. By imagining the worst, you realize it's often less catastrophic than you think, and you're better equipped to handle it. Seneca put it best, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This practice isn't pessimism. It's proactive resilience. Story: Elena's mental armor. Elena, a 29-year-old project manager in 2025, lives in constant fear of layoffs as her company adopts AI tools. Her anxiety spikes with every team meeting, draining her focus. Inspired by a deep wisdom video, she tries negative visualization. Each morning, she spends 5 minutes imagining being laid off. She pictures the conversation, the financial strain, and her next steps. updating her resume, networking, freelancing. At first, it's uncomfortable, but soon she feels lighter. When a restructuring is announced, Elena isn't paralyzed. She's prepared. She negotiates a part-time role and starts a side hustle, crediting her calm to Stoic preparation. Negative visualization turns her fear into focus. Exercise, negative visualization practice. Try this for 1 week to build resilience. 1. Each morning, set aside 5 minutes in a quiet space. 2. Choose one challenge you're worried about, e.g., a work deadline, a tough conversation. 3. Imagine the worst-case scenario in detail. What could go wrong? How would it feel? 4. Now plan one Stoic response. What's in your control? E.g., I can prepare thoroughly and stay calm. 5. End by affirming, I'm ready to face this, and I'll thrive no matter what. 6. Reflect. How does preparing for the worst make you feel about the present? This exercise reduces anxiety by making the unknown familiar, strengthening your emotional core. Reflection prompt. What's one fear you've been avoiding? How could imagining it now make you stronger today? Stoic journaling. Turning chaos into wisdom. If negative visualization prepares you for chaos, Stoic journaling helps you process it, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations is essentially a Stoic journal, a collection of personal reflections written to himself during crises. He wrote, "Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions." Journaling lets you clarify your thoughts, learn from setbacks, and align with Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In 2025, journaling is a powerful antidote to digital distraction. With the average person checking their phone 150 times a day, our minds are fragmented. Stoic journaling creates a space to pause, reflect, and reclaim clarity. It's not about venting emotions, but analyzing experiences with Stoic logic. What happened? What's in my control? How can I grow? Story: Raj's redemption. Raj, a 34-year-old teacher in 2025, struggles with burnout. His students are disengaged, and new AI-driven curriculums overwhelm him. Feeling like a failure, he starts Stoic journaling after reading Epictetus. You become what you give your attention to. Each night he writes about one challenge, asking 3 questions. What happened today? What was in my control? How can I act virtuously tomorrow? After a tough class, he journals, students were distracted. I can't control their focus, but I can control my preparation and patience. Tomorrow, I'll try a new engagement strategy. This practice shifts Raj's mindset. Within a month, he's less reactive, more creative, and his students respond to his renewed energy. Journaling turns Raj's chaos into wisdom. Exercise: Stoic journal prompt. Start a Stoic journal for 1 week. 1. Each evening, take 10 minutes to write about one event that challenged you, e.g., a work setback, a personal conflict. 2. Answer these questions. Oh, what happened and how did I react? Oh, what was in my control and what wasn't? Oh, how can I apply wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance tomorrow? 3. End with the Stoic affirmation. I choose to learn from this and grow stronger. 4. Review your entries at week's end. What patterns do you notice? This exercise builds self-awareness and resilience, turning daily challenges into Stoic lessons. What's one challenge you face today? How could journaling about it help you grow? Emotional resilience in 2025's chaos. Negative visualization and Stoic journaling are tailor-made for 2025's unique pressures. Take workplace stress. With hybrid work and AI tools, professionals face constant adaptation. A 2024 study found 40% of workers report burnout, up 10% from 2020. Negative visualization prepares you for setbacks, like a project failure, by mentally rehearsing your response. Stoic journaling helps you process the aftermath, ensuring you learn rather than dwell. Or consider social media, where outrage cycles dominate. A viral post can trigger anger or envy, disrupting your peace. Negative visualization lets you anticipate these triggers. What if I see a post that upsets me? You plan to scroll past, focusing on your values. Journaling afterward reinforces this. I reacted calmly, staying true to my purpose. These tools keep you grounded in a hyper-connected world. Case study. Epictetus in 2025. Epictetus, born a slave, faced unimaginable hardship yet taught. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Picture him in 2025, navigating a toxic online debate. He'd use negative visualization to prepare for criticism, imagining harsh comments and planning to respond with reason. He'd journal nightly, reflecting. I stayed calm, focusing on my principles. By channeling Epictetus, you can face 2025's chaos with the same resilience. 2.5 Daily Practices for Emotional Resilience. Building emotional resilience requires consistent Stoic habits. Here are 3 to weave into your 2025 routine. Morning visualization. Spend 5 minutes practicing negative visualization, imagining one challenge and your Stoic response. Midday check-in. When emotions spike, pause and ask, what's in my control right now? How can I stay steady? Evening journal. Write for 10 minutes, using the Stoic journal prompt to process your day. Example. Sophia's resilience. Sophia, a 26-year-old nurse, faces emotional exhaustion from long shifts and patient crises. She adopts these habits after reading Seneca. Mornings, she visualizes a tough shift, preparing to stay calm. During breaks, she checks in. I can't control patient outcomes, but I can control my care. Nights, she journals about a difficult case, finding lessons in her effort. These practices make Sophia a rock for her team, even in chaos. 2.6 Your Resilient Stoic Heart. Emotional resilience is Stoicism's gift to 2025, a way to stay calm, strong, and purposeful in life storms. Negative visualization and Stoic journaling aren't just tools. They're lifelines, helping you prepare for challenges and learn from them. As you practice, you'll find chaos loses its power, replaced by quiet strength that carries you forward. Start with the negative visualization practice or Stoic journal prompt this week. As Seneca wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. What challenge will you face with resilience today? In the next chapter, we'll explore Stoic decision-making, helping you cut through 2025's noise with clarity and virtue. For now, take one Stoic step. Prepare your mind, reflect on your day, and embrace the calm within the chaos. What's one way you'll build emotional resilience this week? Share your plan, and let's grow stronger together in the Deep Wisdom community. Chapter 3. Decision-making, cutting through 2025's noise. Can you choose wisely in a world of endless options? It's 2025, and you're drowning in choices. Should you take that high-pressure job or pursue a passion project? Post that opinion online or stay silent in a polarized debate? Swipe through another streaming service or unplug for the night? Your phone buzzes with notifications, each demanding a decision, while AI-curated feeds and breaking news cloud your judgment. The noise is deafening, and the stakes feel higher than ever. What if you could cut through this chaos, make decisions with clarity, and know they align with your deepest values? This is the Stoic art of decision-making, and it's your compass for navigating 2025's overwhelming landscape. In a world where information overload is the norm, studies show the average person processes 74 gigabytes of data daily, equivalent to 16 movies. Clear decision-making is a superpower. Stoicism offers a timeless framework to choose wisely, grounded in reason and the 4 Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This chapter will equip you with Stoic tools to silence the noise, from career pivots to daily dilemmas, ensuring your decisions reflect your best self. Through inspiring stories, practical exercises, and Stoic wisdom, you'll learn to make choices that stand firm in 2025's chaos. Let's sharpen your mind and choose with purpose. Reason, the Stoic foundation for clear choices. Stoicism places reason at the core of decision-making, viewing it as humanity's greatest gift. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." In 2025, reason is your anchor in a sea of distractions. Social media amplifies emotional reactions and AI-driven ads nudge impulsive choices. But Stoic reason cuts through by asking, is this logical? Does it align with reality? By grounding decisions in rational thought, you avoid the traps of fear, greed, or fleeting trends. Reason doesn't mean ignoring emotions. It means guiding them with logic. In 2025, decisions like switching careers or responding to online criticism can feel emotionally charged. Stoicism teaches you to pause, assess the facts, and choose based on what's true and right, not what feels urgent. This clarity is especially vital when information overwhelms us, from conflicting news to endless consumer options. Story: Noah's career pivot. Noah, a 31-year-old data analyst in 2025, faces a tough choice. Stay in a stable but unfulfilling job or retrain for a creative role in immersive storytelling, a field disrupted by AI. The noise, colleagues' opinions, job market predictions, social media success stories, clouds his judgment. Inspired by Epictetus' advice, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Noah uses reason. He lists facts. His current job pays well but drains him. Retraining requires effort but aligns with his passion. He ignores emotional fears, what if I fail, and focuses on logic. I can learn new skills and adapt. Noah enrolls in a course, balances both roles, and within a year, lands a storytelling gig. Reason guides him through the noise to a purposeful choice. Exercise reason pause. Try this for 1 week to sharpen your decision-making. 1. When faced with a choice, e.g. a work decision, a purchase, pause for 30 seconds. 2. Ask 3 questions. Oh, what are the facts of this situation? Oh, what emotions are influencing me? And are they clouding my judgment? Oh, what's the most rational choice right now? 3. Write down your answers in a notebook or app. 4. Make your decision based on reason, not impulse. 5. Reflect. How does reasoning change your choice? This practice trains your mind to prioritize logic, cutting through 2025's emotional noise. What's one decision you've made recently that was driven by emotion? How could reason have led to a different choice? The 4 virtues. Your decision-making compass. While reason provides clarity, the 4 Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, ensure your decisions are virtuous. Seneca taught, no man is good by chance. Virtue is a skill. In 2025, when choices often feel like trade-offs between personal gain and integrity, the virtues guide you to decisions that endure. Let's explore each and how they apply to modern dilemmas. Wisdom. The ability to discern what's true and beneficial. In 2025, wisdom means researching a career move thoroughly, not chasing hype on social media. It's choosing based on long-term growth, not short-term trends. Courage. Acting rightly despite fear or uncertainty. With AI reshaping jobs, courage is choosing to upskill in a new field, even if it feels risky. It's speaking up in a meeting when others stay silent. Justice. Acting with fairness and respect for others. In online debates, justice means posting thoughtfully, avoiding harm, and seeking truth over winning. It's mentoring a colleague without expecting reward. Temperance. Exercising self-control and moderation. In a consumer-driven 2025, temperance is resisting impulse buys fueled by AI ads or limiting screen time to focus on meaningful goals. Story. Priya's online stand. Priya, a 26-year-old content creator in 2025, faces a decision. Join a viral social media trend that mocks a rival or stay true to her values. The trend could boost her followers, but it feels wrong. Reading Seneca's words, we should every night call ourselves to an account. Priya applies the virtues. Wisdom shows the trend's popularity is fleeting. Courage urges her to resist peer pressure. Justice reminds her to create content that uplifts. Temperance keeps her from chasing clout. She posts an authentic video instead, losing some traction but gaining loyal fans who value her integrity. The virtues guide Priya to a decision she's proud of. Exercise. Virtue decision framework. Use this framework for one decision this week. 1. Identify a choice you're facing, e.g. a work project, a personal goal. 2. For each virtue, ask, "Oh, wisdom, what do I know about this choice? What's the long-term impact? Oh, courage, what fears are holding me back? And how can I act despite them? Oh, justice, is this fair to others involved? Does it harm or help? Oh, temperance, am I acting with balance, avoiding excess or impulsiveness?" 3. Write your answers and make your decision based on the virtues. 4. Reflect. How did aligning with the virtues feel compared to past decisions? This framework ensures your choices reflect Stoic integrity, even in 2025's noise. Reflection prompt. Which Stoic virtue do you struggle to apply in decisions? How could practicing it change your next choice? Decision-making in 2025's noise. The virtues and reason are especially powerful in 2025's decision-saturated world. Take career choices. With 30% of jobs at risk of automation by 2030, per recent studies, workers face constant pivots. Reason helps you assess skills and opportunities logically, while courage drives you to act despite uncertainty. Wisdom ensures you choose paths aligned with your strengths, and justice keeps you ethical in competitive markets. Or consider social media, where every post feels like a decision to engage, ignore, or react. A 2025 report notes users face 200+ micro-decisions daily online, from liking posts to commenting. Temperance limits your engagement to what's meaningful. Justice ensures your words build, not destroy. These Stoic tools help you navigate digital noise with purpose. Case study. Marcus Aurelius in 2025. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled Rome through crises, wrote, "Do what is necessary, and whatever the reason of a social animal requires." Imagine him in 2025, deciding whether to invest in a volatile crypto market. He'd use reason to research trends, ignoring hype. Wisdom would prioritize long-term stability. Courage would face market risks. Justice would avoid schemes harming others. Temperance would limit his investment to what he can afford to lose. By channeling Marcus, you can make 2025 decisions with the same clarity. Daily practices for Stoic decision-making. Clear decision-making requires daily Stoic habits. Here are 3 to integrate into your 2025 routine. Morning clarity. Start your day with a Stoic quote, like Seneca's, "Life is long if you know how to use it." Set an intention. Today, I'll make one decision with reason and virtue. Midday virtue check. Before a big choice, pause and run it through the virtue decision framework. Evening review. Journal about one decision you made. Did it align with reason and the virtues? What can you improve? Example, Aisha's balance choices. Aisha, a 28-year-old freelancer, struggles with overcommitting to projects. After reading Epictetus, she adopts these habits. Mornings, she sets her intention to choose wisely. Midday, she uses the virtue decision framework to decline a low-paying gig, prioritizing temperance. Nights, she journals about her choice, noting how it freed time for better work. These practices make Aisha's decisions clearer and her life less chaotic. Your Stoic decision-making journey. Stoic decision-making, rooted in reason and the 4 virtues, is your tool to cut through 2025's noise. It's not about making perfect choices, but choosing with clarity and integrity. As you practice the reason pause or virtue decision framework, you'll find decisions become less overwhelming, more purposeful. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. What choice will you make with Stoic clarity today? In the next chapter, we'll explore how to tame technology with Stoicism, navigating social media and AI with detachment and focus. For now, take one Stoic step. Apply reason or a virtue to your next decision, and watch the noise fade. What's one decision you're facing? How will you use Stoic reason or virtues to choose wisely? Share your plan, and let's build a clearer, deep wisdom community together. Chapter 4. Taming Technology. Stoicism in the Digital Age. Can you stay free in a world wired to control you? It's 2025, and your smartphone is a siren. You wake to a cascade of notifications, likes on your latest post, urgent work emails, AI-curated news screaming for attention. You scroll through social media, caught in a loop of viral videos and heated debates, each swipe pulling you deeper into a digital vortex. Hours slip away, and with them, your focus, your peace, your time. In a world where algorithms know your habits better than you do, what if you could reclaim your mind? What if you could use an ancient philosophy to master technology, not be mastered by it? This is Stoicism's answer to the digital age, and it's your key to freedom in 2025. Technology in 2025 is a double-edged sword. It connects us, informs us, and entertains us, but it also overwhelms, distracts, and manipulates. With the average person spending over 5 hours daily on screens and AI-driven platforms, personalizing content to hook attention. Staying grounded is a challenge. Stoicism offers two powerful tools to tame technology. Detachment, the ability to let go of external validation and self-discipline. The strength to control your digital habits. This chapter will guide you through applying these principles to navigate social media, AI, and digital noise, ensuring technology serves you, not the other way around. Through inspiring stories, practical exercises, and Stoic wisdom, you'll learn to thrive in the digital age with clarity and purpose. Let's unplug from the chaos and plug into Stoicism. Detachment, freeing yourself from digital validation. Stoicism teaches detachment, not indifference, but freedom from external things that don't define your worth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment." In 2025, social media is a prime source of external distress. Likes, followers, and comments become measures of success, tying your self-esteem to algorithms. Detachment breaks this cycle, reminding you that your value lies in your character, not your online metrics. Detachment doesn't mean abandoning technology. It means using it intentionally. In 2025, platforms use AI to tailor content, keeping you scrolling with dopamine hits. A viral post can spark joy or rage, but Stoic detachment lets you step back, asking, "Does this serve my purpose?" By letting go of the need for digital approval, you reclaim your mental space, free to focus on what truly matters. Story: Zara's digital liberation. Zara, a 25-year-old influencer in 2025, lives for her social media metrics. Her follower count dictates her mood, and a low engagement post sends her spiraling. Exhausted, she discovers Epictetus' wisdom. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Zara practices detachment, setting a rule. She posts content aligned with her values, not trends, and checks metrics only once a week. When a post flops, she doesn't panic. She reflects, "My worth isn't in likes, it's in my effort." This shift boosts her creativity, and her authentic content attracts a loyal audience. Detachment frees Zara from digital validation, letting her shine as her true self. Exercise: digital dichotomy. Try this for 1 week to cultivate detachment. 1. Each morning, take 2 minutes to apply the dichotomy of control to your digital life. 2. List digital stressors, e.g., I'm worried about my post likes, or I'm distracted by news. 3. Divide them into, what I can control. Your posting choices, screen time, reactions, e.g., I can choose positive content. What I can't control. Algorithms, others' responses, trending topics, e.g., I can't control how many likes I get. Focus on the can control list. Choose one action, e.g., I'll limit scrolling to 30 minutes. 5. Reflect. How does letting go of digital outcomes feel? This exercise trains you to detach from external validation, reclaiming your mental freedom. Reflection prompt. What's one digital habit, e.g. checking likes, scrolling, you're attached to? How would detaching from it change your day? Self-discipline. Mastering your digital habits. If detachment frees your mind, self-discipline shapes your actions. Seneca taught, no person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. In 2025, self-discipline is your shield against digital temptation. With apps designed to keep you hooked, studies show 70% of users struggle to limit screen time. Stoic self-discipline helps you set boundaries, prioritize purpose, and use technology intentionally. Self-discipline isn't about deprivation. It's about aligning your digital habits with your values. In 2025, AI-driven distractions, from personalized ads to immersive VR platforms, test your focus. Stoicism empowers you to say no to mindless scrolling and yes to meaningful engagement, whether it's learning a skill online or connecting with loved ones. Story. Kunal's digital reset. Kunal, a 33-year-old software developer in 2025, spends hours nightly on social media, neglecting his side project. Frustrated, he reads Seneca. You must linger among a limited number of master thinkers. Kunal applies self-discipline, setting a 20-minute daily limit for social media and redirecting time to his project. He uses a Stoic mantra. I choose focus over distraction. When tempted to scroll, he pauses, recalls his purpose, and codes instead. Within months, his project launches, and he feels in control. Self-discipline transforms Kunal's digital habits, aligning them with his goals. Exercise, Stoic screen audit. Try this for 1 week to build self-discipline. 1. Track your screen time daily. Most phones have built-in tools. 2. Each evening review. Oh, how many hours did I spend on screens? Oh, which activities were purposeful, e.g. work, learning? Which were mindless, e.g. scrolling? 3. Set one Stoic boundary, e.g. no social media after 9 p.m. or 30 minutes max on news apps. 4. Replace mindless time with a virtuous activity, e.g. reading, journaling. 5. Reflect. How does disciplined tech use impact your focus and mood? This exercise aligns your digital life with Stoic self-control, maximizing your time. Reflection prompt. What's one digital distraction you want to limit? How could redirecting that time serve your purpose? Taming technology in 2025's digital age. Detachment and self-discipline are critical in 2025's tech-driven world. Social media platforms, now hyper-personalized with AI, create echo chambers and outrage cycles. A 2025 study estimates users encounter 300+ ads daily, each nudging impulsive behavior. Detachment lets you ignore irrelevant content, focusing on what aligns with your virtues. Self-discipline ensures you engage on your terms, not the algorithms. AI tools also dominate work and learning. While powerful, they can overwhelm with constant updates and notifications. Stoic detachment helps you use AI selectively, e.g., for skill building, not chasing every new feature. Self-discipline sets boundaries, like turning off non-essential alerts, keeping your focus sharp. Case study. Seneca in 2025. Seneca, who navigated Rome's political chaos, wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." Imagine him in 2025, facing a flood of AI-generated emails. He'd practice detachment, ignoring spam and focusing on meaningful messages. Self-discipline would limit his tech use to writing and teaching, not chasing trends. By channeling Seneca, you can tame 2025's digital noise with the same focus. Daily practices for digital mastery. Taming technology requires daily Stoic habits. Here are 3 to integrate into your 2025 routine. Morning intention. Start with a Stoic quote like Epictetus, "You become what you give your attention to." Set a digital goal. Today, I'll use tech purposefully. Midday check-in. When tempted to scroll, pause and ask, is this in my control? Does it serve my virtues? Evening audit. Run the Stoic screen audit, reviewing your tech use and setting one boundary for tomorrow. Example, Maya's tech balance. Maya, 30-year-old teacher, feels addicted to her phone, checking it during breaks. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius, she adopts these habits. Mornings, she sets her intention to use tech for lesson planning. Midday, she pauses before scrolling, choosing to read instead. Nights, she audits her screen time, cutting news apps by 15 minutes. These practices make Maya feel present and productive, mastering her digital life. Your Stoic digital journey. Stoicism's tools, detachment and self-discipline, empower you to tame technology in 2025. They free you from digital validation and align your habits with purpose, turning tech into a tool, not a tyrant. As you practice the digital dichotomy or Stoic screen audit, you'll find clarity amid the noise, focus amid distraction. Seneca wrote, "The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." What digital habit will you master today? In the next chapter, we'll explore how Stoicism strengthens relationships, building bonds with virtue and empathy. For now, take one Stoic step, set a tech boundary, detach from validation, and reclaim your digital freedom. What's one way you'll use Stoicism to tame technology this week? Share your plan, and let's build a focused, deep wisdom community together. Chapter 5. Relationships, building bonds with Stoic virtues. Can you build stronger bonds in a disconnected world? It's 2025, and you're caught in a paradox. You're more connected than ever. Text threads buzzing, video calls bridging continents, social media linking you to thousands. Yet you feel a quiet ache for deeper, truer bonds. A friend misinterprets your message, sparking tension. A family disagreement festers over dinner. Online debates leave you drained, not understood. In a world where digital noise and polarized views strain relationships, what if you could forge connections that withstand the chaos? What if you could nurture love, friendship, and community with unshakable strength? This is the Stoic approach to relationships, and it's your guide to building bonds that thrive in 2025. Relationships are the heartbeat of a meaningful life, but in 2025, they face unique challenges. Digital miscommunication, societal divides, and the fast pace of modern life. Studies show loneliness has risen 15% since 2020, despite hyperconnectivity. Stoicism offers a timeless solution, using the four virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and principles like empathy and duty to cultivate resilient, authentic connections. This chapter will show you how to apply Stoic wisdom to love, friendship, and family, ensuring your relationships flourish amid 2025's noise. Through inspiring stories, practical exercises, and Stoic insights, you'll learn to build bonds rooted in virtue and purpose. Let's strengthen your relationships with the power of Stoicism. The four virtues, pillars of strong relationships. Stoicism's four virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are the foundation of meaningful relationships. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Yet, he believed relationships thrive when we act virtuously, not react emotionally. In 2025, when misunderstandings flare online or stress tests personal ties, these virtues guide you to connect with intention and integrity. Wisdom, understanding others' perspectives and choosing thoughtful responses. In 2025, wisdom means listening before texting back in a heated chat, ensuring clarity over conflict. Courage, facing tough conversations or vulnerability head-on. It's apologizing after a fight, even when pride stings, or supporting a friend through their struggles. Justice, treating others with fairness and respect. In a polarized world, justice is seeking common ground in debates, valuing truth over winning. Temperance, moderating your reactions and desires. It's staying calm during a family argument or limiting digital distractions to be present with loved ones. Story, Lila's family reunion. Lila, a 35-year-old lawyer in 2025, dreads a family gathering where political differences spark arguments. Past dinners ended in shouting matches, straining her bonds. Inspired by Seneca's words, "We are members of one great body, planted by nature in a mutual love." Lila applies the virtues. Wisdom helps her research divisive topics to understand all sides. Courage prompts her to initiate a calm discussion. Justice guides her to listen respectfully, even when she disagrees. Temperance keeps her from reacting to provocations. The dinner isn't perfect, but Lila's approach fosters understanding, and her family feels closer. The virtues turn tension into connection. Exercise, virtue in action. Try this for 1 week to strengthen a relationship. 1. Choose one relationship to focus on, e.g., a partner, friend, family member. 2. Each day, pick one virtue and apply it. O wisdom. Listen fully before responding in a conversation. O courage. Address a small issue honestly, e.g., "I felt hurt when." O justice. Do something kind without expecting reward, e.g., help with a task. O temperance. Avoid reacting impulsively, e.g., pause before texting back. 3. Journal briefly. What did you do, and how did it impact the relationship? 4. Reflect. How do the virtues deepen your connection? This exercise builds virtuous habits, making your relationships more resilient. Reflection prompt. Which Stoic virtue could improve a specific relationship? How will you apply it this week? Empathy and duty. The Stoic heart of connection. Beyond the virtues, Stoicism emphasizes empathy and duty as relational cornerstones. Epictetus taught, "What need is there to show off? It is enough to be." Empathy, understanding others' feelings, requires humility, not performance. Duty, the Stoic call to act for the common good, binds us to others, even when it's hard. In 2025, when digital interactions often lack depth and societal divides widen, these principles foster authentic bonds. Empathy means seeing the world through another's eyes, especially in conflict. Online, where tone is lost in texts or posts, empathy prevents escalation. Duty pushes you to show up, checking on a friend, supporting a partner, because relationships are a shared responsibility. Together, they create connections that endure 2025's challenges. Story. Arjun's friendship revival. Arjun, a 29-year-old graphic designer in 2025, notices his friend Sam drifting away, consumed by work stress. Their chats have dwindled to memes, and Arjun feels disconnected. Reading Marcus Aurelius. Love the people with whom fate brings you together. Arjun embraces empathy and duty. He calls Sam, listening without judgment as Sam shares his burnout. Duty prompts Arjun to check in weekly, inviting Sam for coffee. Over time, their friendship deepens, and Sam credits Arjun's support for his recovery. Empathy and duty rebuild their bond, proving Stoicism's relational power. Exercise. Stoic empathy practice. Try this for 1 week to cultivate empathy and duty. 1. Identify someone you're close to who's struggling, e.g., a stressed colleague, a distant sibling. 2. Practice empathy. Spend 5 minutes imagining their perspective. What are they feeling? Why? 3. Act on duty. Do one small act to support them, e.g., send a thoughtful message, offer help. 4. Reflect in a journal. How did this act affect your connection? 5. Repeat daily with the same or different people. This exercise strengthens bonds by putting Stoic principles into action. Reflection prompt. Who in your life needs your empathy right now? What's one way you can show up for them? Relationships in 2025's disconnected world. Empathy, duty, and the virtues are vital in 2025's relational landscape. Digital communication, texts, DMs, video calls dominates, but misinterpretations are common. A 2025 study found 60% of people report conflicts from misunderstood messages. Wisdom clarifies intent. Temperance pauses impulsive replies. Social polarization also strains bonds, with online echo chambers fueling division. Justice seeks common ground. Courage bridges gaps through honest talk. Romantic and family ties face similar tests. The fast pace of 2025, work-from-home burnout, AI-driven schedules, leaves little time for presence. Duty ensures you prioritize loved ones. Empathy deepens understanding. These Stoic tools make relationships a refuge, not a battleground. Case study: Seneca in 2025. Seneca, who navigated Rome's treacherous social circles, wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." In 2025, picture him managing a group chat gone awry. He'd use empathy to understand a friend's sharp tone, wisdom to clarify the issue, and duty to mediate calmly. By channeling Seneca, you can turn 2025's relational challenges into opportunities for connection. Daily practices for Stoic relationships. Building strong bonds requires daily Stoic habits. Here are 3 to integrate into your 2025 routine. Morning intention. Start with a Stoic quote, like Epictetus, "Seek to be worthy of trust." Set a goal. Today, I'll strengthen one relationship with virtue. Midday pause. Before responding in a tense exchange, ask, "How can I act with wisdom and empathy?" Evening reflection. Journal about one interaction. Did I embody the virtues? How can I improve? Example: Sophia's love in action. Sophia, a 27-year-old nurse, feels her relationship with her partner straining under work stress. Inspired by Seneca, she adopts these habits. Mornings, she sets her intention to be present. Midday, she pauses before snapping in a text argument, choosing empathy. Nights, she journals about their talks, noting how patience strengthens their bond. These practices make Sophia's relationship a source of joy, not stress. Your Stoic relational journey. Stoicism's virtues, empathy, and duty transform relationships in 2025, turning fleeting connections into lasting bonds. They help you navigate digital pitfalls, heal divides, and show up with purpose. As you practice the virtue in action or Stoic empathy practice, you'll find relationships become richer, more resilient. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We are born for cooperation like feet, like hands." What bond will you strengthen today? In the next chapter, we'll explore daily Stoic habits to live a purposeful life in 2025, with a 30-day challenge to tie it all together. For now, take one Stoic step. Apply a virtue or empathy to a relationship and watch it grow. What's one relationship you'll nurture with Stoic principles this week? Chapter 6, The Stoic Life, Daily Habits for 2025. Can you live every day with purpose and peace? It's 2025, and the world is moving at warp speed. You rush from a virtual meeting to a grocery run, your phone pinging with deadlines, social media updates, and news of the latest AI breakthrough. Amid the hustle, you crave something deeper. A life not just survived, but lived with intention, calm, and meaning. What if you could start each morning with clarity, face challenges with resilience, and end each day with gratitude? What if every moment, from the mundane to the monumental, could reflect your highest values? This is the Stoic life, and it's your blueprint for thriving in 2025. Living a Stoic life isn't about grand gestures. It's about small, deliberate habits that align you with virtue and purpose. In a year where distractions abound, studies show the average person juggles 120 tasks daily across work and life. Stoicism offers a way to anchor yourself. This chapter will guide you through daily Stoic practices, from morning reflection to evening review, and culminate in a 30-day Stoic challenge to transform your life. Through inspiring stories, practical exercises, and Stoic wisdom, you'll learn to weave Stoicism into every day, making 2025 a year of growth and peace. Let's build a life that's not just lived, but mastered, with the power of Stoicism. The Stoic Day, structuring habits for virtue. Stoicism thrives on consistency, turning philosophy into action through daily habits. Seneca wrote, "No man was ever wise by chance." In 2025, when time feels fragmented, by digital demands and rapid change. Structuring your day with Stoic practices creates a rhythm of resilience and purpose. The Stoics envision life as a series of intentional moments, each an opportunity to practice the four virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Let's explore 3 core habits to shape your Stoic day: morning reflection, midday check-ins, and evening review. Morning reflection. Start your day by setting a virtuous intention. Marcus Aurelius began his mornings with self-dialogue, writing, "Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, and I will meet them with kindness and self-control." In 2025, this means pausing to align with your purpose before the world's noise takes over. Midday check-ins. Throughout the day, pause to realign with Stoic principles. Epictetus advised, keep constant guard over your perceptions. In a busy 2025 workday, this could mean a 30-second reflection before a meeting. Am I acting with wisdom and courage? Evening review. End your day by reflecting on your actions. Seneca practiced a nightly self-examination, asking, what did I do well? What could I improve? This habit turns daily experiences into lessons, fostering growth. Story. Tara's Stoic transformation. Tara, a 32-year-old marketing consultant in 2025, feels overwhelmed by her chaotic schedule. Client calls, social media campaigns, and family duties leave her drained. Inspired by Deep Wisdom video quoting Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." She adopts a Stoic daily routine. Morning, she reflects, "Today I'll focus on what I control." Midday, she checks in before stressful calls, asking, "Am I staying calm?" Evening, she journals about her day, noting a rushed email she could improve with temperance. Within weeks, Tara feels grounded, her work sharper, her home life warmer. These habits turn her chaos into a Stoic life of purpose. Exercise. Daily Stoic routine. Try this for 1 week to build a Stoic day. One morning, 5 minutes, read a Stoic quote, e.g. Seneca's "Begin at once to live." Set an intention. Today, I'll practice 1 virtue, e.g. courage. 2 midday, 30 seconds. 2 to 3 times pause during a busy moment. Ask, am I acting with wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance? Adjust if needed. 3. Evening, 10 minutes, journal 3 questions. Oh, what did I do well today? Oh, what could I have done better? Oh, how will I improve tomorrow? 4. Reflect. How do these habits shift your daily experience? This routine embeds Stoicism into your 2025 life, making every day purposeful. Reflection prompt. What's one daily habit you want to make more Stoic? How will it align you with virtue? The 30-Day Stoic Challenge, a life-changing journey. To fully embrace the Stoic life, commit to a 30-Day Stoic Challenge, a structured plan to integrate the principles from this article into 2025. Each week focuses on a core Stoic practice, building on the habits from chapters 1 to 5, ensuring you live with resilience, clarity, and connection. This challenge isn't about perfection, but progress. As Epictetus said, no great thing is created suddenly. Week 1. Master your mindset, dichotomy of control. Practice the dichotomy of control daily, chapter 1. Each morning, list 1 stressor and split it into what I can control and what I can't. Focus on the former, like your effort or attitude. Journal nightly. How did this reduce stress? Week 2. Build emotional resilience. Negative visualization. Practice negative visualization each morning, chapter 2. Spend 5 minutes imagining a challenge, e.g., a work setback, and your Stoic response. Reflect. How does preparation change your day? Week 3. Make virtuous decisions for virtues. Apply the virtue decision framework to 1 choice daily, chapter 3. Ask, is this wise, courageous, just temperate? Journal. How do virtuous choices feel? Week 4. Tame technology and relationships, detachment and empathy. Combine the digital dichotomy, chapter 4, and Stoic empathy practice, chapter 5. Set 1 tech boundary, e.g., no social media after 8 p.m., and perform 1 empathetic act daily, e.g., Listen to friend. Reflect. How do these strengthen your focus and bonds? Story. Javier's 30-day triumph. Javier, a 28-year-old barista in 2025, feels stuck. His job is repetitive, and digital distractions sap his energy. Inspired by Seneca's "Life is long if you know how to use it," he takes the 30-day Stoic challenge. Week 1, he uses a dichotomy of control to focus on his customer interactions, ignoring rude patrons. Week 2, he visualizes tough shifts, staying calm when they happen. Week 3, he makes virtuous choices, like saving for a course. Week 4, he limits scrolling and supports a struggling coworker. By day 30, Javier feels empowered, enrolls in a design program, and radiates purpose. The challenge transforms his life, one Stoic habit at a time. Exercise. 30-day Stoic challenge. Commit to this challenge starting today. 1. Plan. Mark 30 days on your calendar. Choose a journal or app to track progress. 2. Weekly focus. Follow the 4-week plan above, integrating one practice daily. 3. Daily action. Spend 10 to 15 minutes on the week's practice, e.g., visualization journaling. 4. Weekly reflection. At each week's end, journal. What changed? How do I feel? 5. Final review. After 30 days, write, how has Stoicism shaped my 2025? This challenge builds a Stoic life, making 2025 a year of growth and peace. Reflection prompt. Which week of the challenge excites you most? Why? The Stoic life in 2025's fast-paced world. The Stoic daily habits and 30-day challenge are tailored for 2025's relentless pace. With AI automating tasks, 40% of workflows are AI-assisted per 2025 reports. Time feels both scarce and scattered. Morning reflection grounds you before the day's demands. Midday check-ins keep you aligned during chaos. Evening reviews turn experiences into wisdom. These habits counter the 150 daily phone checks that fragment attention, ensuring you live intentionally. Relationships and personal goals also benefit. The challenges focus on empathy. Week 4 strengthens bonds in a disconnected world, while virtuous decision-making, week 3, aligns career choices with purpose. Stoicism makes 2025 not just manageable, but meaningful. Case study. Marcus Aurelius in 2025. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled through Rome's crises, wrote, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman on doing what's in front of you." In 2025, imagine him juggling emails and global news. He'd start with morning reflection, setting a virtuous intention. Midday, he'd check in before decisions, ensuring justice. Evenings, he'd journal lessons from the day. By channeling Marcus, you can live 2025 with the same focus and strength, sustaining the Stoic life beyond 2025. The Stoic life is a lifelong journey, not a destination. To sustain it beyond the 30-day challenge. Monthly reset. Revisit the challenge every few months, focusing on a new principle. Community. Share your Stoic journey with the Deep Wisdom community, online or in person, for accountability. Reading. Dive into Stoic texts, meditations, letters from Stoic discourses for ongoing inspiration. Example, Aisha's lifelong Stoicism. Aisha, a 30-year-old freelancer from Chapter 3, continues her Stoic habits post-challenge. She refreshes monthly, focusing on resilience. She joins a Deep Wisdom forum, sharing tips. Reading Epictetus monthly keeps her inspired. These steps make Stoicism her lifelong guide, enriching her 2025 and beyond. Your Stoic life begins now. The Stoic life, built on daily habits and the 30-day challenge, is your ultimate life hack for 2025. It transforms chaos into clarity, distraction into purpose, and challenges into growth. As you embrace morning reflection, midday check-ins, and the challenge, you'll find every day becomes a chance to live virtuously. Seneca wrote, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. What will make your 2025 tail good? Start the daily Stoic routine or 30-day Stoic challenge today. This article ends here, but your Stoic journey is just beginning. Thank you for joining Deep Wisdom on this path. What's one Stoic habit you'll start today to live with purpose in 2025? Share your plan, and let's build a wiser Deep Wisdom community together.